again, the biggest of the gremlins. Your local chaos dealer. And source of entertainment, hopefully. Now, naturally, we must first wait for that annoying audio glitching that always plagues me. However, after that, we have many things to do. We got this trolley that we've been managed on, but first things first, I like these ex-Cerberus scientists and a distress signal could help. Like, they just need some help, and then the Perseus Veil. I mean, we ain't going there. The quarter fleet's there. We ain't going there yet. And there's like all these things. The threshold, Procyon data drives. I mean, that's powerful stuff. And then there's like this obelisk, awesome. And then we got these Hesperides period statue. That's some good stuff. The Selene Nebula. That could help us get some people. And you got all these things to explore. All these people to grab. Look at where we are here currently. The Gemini place. Cool.
Signal confirmed.
So we know one of these places. Ah, good. We know both places. We always want to know both places before you get into it.
Signal confirmed.
We grab this. How good some credits. We need so much fuel. Well, bam, done with fuel. Now go to Ming. Go to Ming. Let's hope that we don't run out of fuel. We're probably fine.
I found something. I found something.
Grab this, which is Alliance Cruiser. Well, third fleet could always use some more help. And some fuel. Now time to run. To you.
Faster than light jump successful.
Jeez, the fuel economy. I'm gonna save first. Right, but I'm not sure which one I need to do first. I'm not sure if it's the scientists that we need to grab first, or if we need to grab the Asari colony. I'm gonna do Hersing first. He's the one who told us about this, and 9 times out of 10, Jesus, we are low on fuel. Let's get landing. 9 times out of 10 on this stuff. And it's a good crew. Let's grab these two. Capacity. There's a lesser version of the executor pistol. Fish ignores. Nah. Listen, I could go for 60% less damage, but why would I do that when I can just uber charge an overload? Well, I've yet to have a problem with staying alive. I mean, I've had a problem with staying alive and not dying horribly, but everyone else-wise, been pretty solid of not dying.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Looks like I chose right. Alright, Kaidan. I'm bringing you with me. Oh god, I haven't had you on my squad for a long time. Almost ever. How cute! They have a shield! As if that does literally anything against their blood pack pistol. No! Well, 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 look who it is. You can't be serious, Jacob. You cannot be serious about that being your ability to survive. You handled the collectors. There's no way you just got injured by a Cerberus member. I'm already disappointed half this place.
It's freezing. Alright, just keep moving. What do these people do to bring this down on their heads?
I said liquidizing them. How that shield's working out for you? Jesus. It just isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
All clear. I'll check for survivors.
That just wasn't fair at all. That was just executions. That wasn't me, like, slowing down, like, fighting honorably or anything. That was me genuinely just executing people. They land, I shoot. They land.
Jacob, are you alright? Come in. Come in, Jacob. This is Bryn. Jacob, are you alright? Come in. Come in, Jacob. This is Bryn. Jacob, are you...
Hello? Who's there?
Jacob.
Oh, wow, look who it is.
I'll live. I think.
This is Bryn. If you can hear me, come in. Is there anyone there?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Bingo, what's my name, Mo? Greetings, meet one of my favorite humans. His name is Caden Alenko. He's really cool. I respect him.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are
Ow.
you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Oh, look at that.
Are they
I was
gone?
right.
For now. But they'll be back.
I executed them like fish in a barrel. They landed, I shot.
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Thanks. And you as well.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess
I respect how
around.
smart that is.
If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
No, you don't say. He revived me from the
Time
dead
to go
after
back.
2 years.
Agreed. Just need
That
to get
basically
AA
is
guns on the
someone
roof back
taking your
online.
soul,
Cerberus is
ripping
jamming
it
this now.
out of the afterlife and
Those
saying,
guns
"You
down,
live,
Cerberus will just
bitch."
blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
You know this Jacob guy? Another ex-Cerberus?
He worked with me to stop the collectors.
It was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
He's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
Private message from Horace to Brian. Brian, I don't like this. I meant to get an eye on some of the research the others are doing, getting a sense of a big picture here beyond anything we could have imagined. And our worst nightmare is kind of imagined. I'm gonna start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. H. Gonna guess H didn't survive that play. But I respect it. I respect that play. Hello.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
David is set.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
Yeah, remember that.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right, but a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
By the way, I try to quiet during talking things, usually because, and I have sometimes because of the fact that God are they quiet.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
That's
I
good.
have to go. And I'm not even going to pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Maybe you aren't the world's biggest piece of shit. I still think you're a piece of shit. Let me make it clear, I hate you, and I would be.
Pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Oh, cool. My weapon has even more ammo now.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it because of the fact that me and
What's the
my
status?
team had super pistols.
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43.
Hey, you
plus
dropped
research
a
assistants.
box.
How did you maintain
And-
secrecy with that many?
When you fear for your life, there's a
forklift.
lot you can do.
Wait, he's forklift certified.
Possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
You gotta be kidding.
That is something I would prefer you be joking about.
So these
Why?
refugees brought everyone with them.
Yes. We have about 17 kids here.
Jesus.
Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus.
Well, congratulations, you just found
never
me.
imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof.
The hell
landed
you
a
are.
shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here.
All right,
Cerberus
that's
is
fine.
probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Listen, you survived a mission with me. Congratulations. Don't make a habit of going on missions with me. That's a little piece of advice I try to give everyone. Some people, like Liara, just never listen, and I love her for it. But don't be Liara. Don't even try. Brian Cole. With Jacob's help, we managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were, in fact, killed. Contracts terminated, is what Cerberus called it. Makeda, Scott, Danielle, Shunhai, Annika, meh, and so many others. I didn't even know about it. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace, just like that. Should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to say just one more day. What was I thinking?
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here. Calm down. Commander Shepard's here. So what? So relax. Got a little time.
Dr. Cole? Got a moment?
Of course.
What's your
What's the deal with you and Jacob? You banging?
We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics.
Ooh.
It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life.
And by skill, I mean it made a good attempt.
Maybe.
But then,
It's cute.
life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
How did you get away?
I was
Trust me, uncomfortable
seeing
agony
it.
is basically the motto on this on my
When
ship.
our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
First colleague
Honestly,
disappeared.
thought I had it all figured
I'm
out.
sorry, pretty sure there was more than that.
Humbling.
So what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
I see.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors. It was a researcher's paradise. The elusive man spent.
That technical
It
perfection.
also strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
Don't you think you put these...
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to
Not
build
sure
a
about
new
that
life,
one.
where we could live and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even now. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
To live.
Thanks, Doctor.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
No problem. It's just genuinely another day for me.
Come on. God damn it, Marcus. You want the elusive man to find this stuff?
Shepard, I'm in here.
Die to save this data.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Go. Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
Outpost report. Outpost now 48% operational. We recognize that some storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional. I don't like how exposed they are. I'm gonna look into finding us shielding on the black market. Did you lose connections?
Shepard, I'm in here.
Thought we covered
Yes, Jacob, I know. I'm looking at other people first.
What does he want with us? Why does he care?
Who knows? He's crazy.
Some kind of poison. Tailored to Turians.
Oh, great. Attempt at outgoing and figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it's obvious the delivery system was to be implant reliant, it was evident in neurological applications many questions remain as of yet unanswered. Lots of Dr. Horace Armstrong. Dear God. Armstrong. He could have gone pro if he hadn't joined the Cerberus. Anyway, in particular, in hiding our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goal, we have several parts as a whole, which leads us to a chill conclusion, but we are near figuring out what said whole might be. That scares me the most.
Shepard, I'm in here.
If Jacob says we're going to be all right, I trust him.
But my daughter, she's just a baby.
Sorry, why do you have a poison for Turians?
Hey, you okay? How have you been?
Give us a minute.
That looks
This is
familiar.
crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Wants me more like.
How long have you known Britt?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about harassing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Ah, so you grew a heart because of me.
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down,
No,
Jake?
you were banging.
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life, whatever's left of it.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I
Yeah.
quit Cerberus. I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
And what did all that fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm
That's
important
fair.
to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't
No.
mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
Please tell me,
The
do.
man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
Yeah.
You bet.
Could all use a
Let's
working
get to it.
crystal ball. And also, my one love is not the Normandy. It is Liara. Hello, Liara. We are the power couple of this world. I am Commander Shepard, and she is the Shadow Broker. There is no force that can stop us combined.
Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
Let's just focus on getting out of here.
These people had no plan beyond hiding. They didn't stand a chance.
These civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive.
Nice to know that you were both so sure about their fates. It's really comforting. You know, I came in here wondering, oh man, I wonder how they're gonna do. My teammates just reminded me, oh yeah, by the way, they're screwed.
Heads up.
Have to find the satellite tower.
I froze him in his death. Look at him. Ah, He's laying down. From a distance, he looked like he was frozen in half fall. Just be like, ha! Mid-death freeze. What a fate. It's adorable that they think they have a chance against me. I think they forgot that I am just better than them.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
More enemies in our path.
Good. I was worried it was gonna be easy.
Shepard, shuttles overhead.
Get them before they hit the ground.
Trooper on the gun! Gotta get him off that gun!
Move up. Keep low and find cover.
We have to get up there and activate those AA guns manually.
Come here. Achilles healed. I will say it makes sense for a sniper rifle to have a really good piercing mode, because the fact that, I mean, a sniper should just punch through everything in its way.
Power restored. Gun 1 reset. Circuit incomplete.
The other gun is still down. Let's get over there.
Oh no, not gun 1. I prefer gun 2.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs. Lara, I need you to fix this.
You got it.
Ready, Kate? Just you and me.
Bring it on.
I think it's a fair fight.
It's proven difficult. I need more time.
Don't worry, fighting them is very easy. Alright, boo, we got Kaboom! Kaboom! Die!
Repairs are done. We just need to power up the guns.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Just starting to have fun.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here. Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where are we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the Elusive Man's cause. Your call.
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
Got it.
I'm not giving him an opening. Not just them. My main goal is just to make sure that I've seen everything. It's all over here. Fine.
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Shuttle 1 is away.
All right. Everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those people out of here!
I can fight him. Don't worry.
Shepard, shuttles are loaded. We need you at the landing area to make sure they get away. I'll meet you down there.
Let's go, people! Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad. Will do. Jake,
Where do you think you're
bring up the
going?
main door.
Got it, Shepard. Will do.
Here we go. Okay, let's get these people out of here.
Cerberus shuttles taking positions on both sides.
Roger! On it!
One away. 2 shuttles remaining.
Oh, come. Oh, please.
Shuttle 2 away. 1 shuttle remaining.
Come in. What's your status?
The facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go.
Affirmative.
We got it. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Don't worry, I'm really good. They have barely touched. Have they injured me? No, they have not taken a single bar of health from me. That! The threat is dead!
Commander, we got company! Big company! Jacob, hang tight. Clear your landing zone. Take out that shield generator. Landing area clear.
This place is crawling. Bring the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Let's get going. You're planting the bombs, right? Look at all you. You think you can touch me? It's horrible. I only need my pistols. Ow.
Shepard!
Don't worry, I'm fine. It was one rocket. Very survivable. It's adorable. They thought they damaged me. I like playing along.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, hey, Shepard?
It was pretty
Nice to
easy,
see you
actually.
back in action.
Yeah.
Those
good.
overshields.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone
Dr.
that
Cole, I have
didn't
a
die.
request. One you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
Oh, great.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course. But I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
You don't want to join the team on the Normandy?
I'm torn, Shepard, but looking out for these families is important to me. It's where I'm at right now. I hope you can see that.
Keep them
Can I
safe.
understand?
The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
I'm really good at it.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Indeed. Remember, Vulcan lives.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr. Cole from the elusive man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the
could
Crucible
be.
finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Let's see. Third fleet is down at 90. And cruiser was the showroom finish of a ship off the factory line. As it never seen warfare, the Navarro's officers have been running mock battles in preparation for real enemy contact. That's good. 25. Search for the best humanity's best attracted many renowned scientists. Cerberus offered generous salaries, brand new facilities, and unfettered research budgets. Despite these lavish perks, some began to worry that the ethical ramifications of their work. Scientists rescued from Galax were among the first to leave Cerberus. Their diligence helped to construct the Crucible. Ex-scientists who studied technology left behind by the Collector, she eventually cut ties with Elusive Man, helped dozens of scientists and their families flee the organization. There was joy in the Crucible project, using knowledge gained during her employment with Cerberus to help build the weapon. Well-known synthetic intelligence specialist from Terra Nova, who disappeared years ago, to work with Cerberus. Now he's parted ways with his former employer. Archer is among the scientists working on the Crucible. His study of VIs and AIs, particularly the Geth, give him unique insight into parallel processing and inter-system communications, but already improved the weapon's efficiency. Jacob Taylor, after helping Commander Shepard destroy the Collectors, Jacob Taylor cut ties to Cerberus. He joined the war following an attack on a safe house of former Cerberus operatives where he was hiding out. Jacob turned down formal restatement into the Alliance Marine Corps, feeling his past service disqualified him from the company. Taylor insisted instead a consultant advising the Alliance on Cerberus tactics and defenses. He also participates in missions that target the Elusive Man's holdings. A lot of bonuses. Now to help that colony.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering. The Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The Brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes, well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Great.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive. Commander?
Found something. Hey Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad. There's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet in the new nav point when you get here. Hey Commander, just wanted to let you know that I'm talking Edie down to Purgatory next time we got some shore leave at the Citadel. If you want to come along and make it less weird, that'd be great. Hey Shepard, I don't know about you, but I sure could use a little breather. Next time we're on the Citadel, let me buy you a dinner. Should try Apollo's, that little restaurant in the courtyard overlooking the Presidian. Shepard, I said next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around C-Sec near the shuttles if you're interested. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me next time we dock on the Citadel. I wonder if we're gonna have a lot of things to do. From Javik, Commander, I find this message system to be outdated and clumsy. I assumed Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like me to join, I will be there in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Well, it seems everyone's really interested in talking. I noticed Jacob didn't send me a message. If he did, I didn't notice it. Jacob, you are a wet blanket. You are the wet blanket of my ship. Everyone needs one, but still, holy crap, are you a wet blanket. Oh, cool. Black Widow, Valkyrie Mark II. There's got to be upgraded versions of my pistols and stuff, right? That's not just like a dream that I'm having, right?
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yeah.
That last mission on Noveria shows why I love the Kodiak. Is everything okay, Shepard?
So Jacob's off doing something. About time he does anything interesting. Please tell me I'm going to the combat deck.
Hayden was looking for you. I believe he's in the crew quarters.
Yeah. All right.
Hey. There you are.
What's up, Caden?
Are you flirting with me?
If you have to ask, I'm clearly out of practice. Well, when we've got time, you'll have to let me practice.
My dude?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit me with it.
So those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
Yes.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seem like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if they're more like them, trapped inside Cerberus, struggling to get out?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard balls. I mean, the decision to sacrifice the one for the many, the choice to leave someone behind. Till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
Anyone that comes forward, like these people, we help, no matter what. That's the best we can do.
I know.
Sometimes the best we can do won't feel like enough, but it's all we've got.
Yeah.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
They were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the Illusive Man?
Was he a good person?
Once? Ever?
Well, he gave me what I needed to stop the Collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from them? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here. I guess I'm just looking for some sort of insight on the Illusive Man. Something.
Well, it's
Back
complicated.
then, he wanted the best for humanity, and he had resources to spare. But then it became humanity first, and at any cost. And that's a very different thing. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk about this.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. Sierra.
You
See ya.
bet.
That movement through my controller just made me be like, finally I can leave. So where did James go?
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is. Though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my CSEC days, I'd busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right. I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Oh, it's like a competition for my support. One moment I'm gonna go mute because of the fact that I have to change my... We're good. Are we good? I'm unsure if we are good or not. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think it sounds like we're good.
Hey, Commander.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him. Don't mind us, just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier. Maybe later.
Hey, Commander.
Alrighty.
I find using my biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Jacob Taylor to Brian Cole. I miss you, Brian. I'm glad you're back there. Fighting is going to get tough when we push out with the Crucible. Gotten a cold shoulder from people who know I used to work for Cerberus. Can't say I blame them, especially after what happened on the Citadel. I've been able to teach other soldiers how Cerberus fights, though. They may be wearing new equipment, but I know their tactics.
Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
I want to talk with my darling.
Excellent find, Commander.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mention those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift. Hey, Commander.
Maybe later.
Man, I love Garrett just being like, let me teach you something, young blood.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
Alrighty, I will. Later.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my
nerves. Oh my god.
But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
Oh, it's a beautiful ending.
Hey, Commander.
I am so happy it wasn't all that. Because the fact that was genuinely beautiful, it made me smile. It caused me to have a big, stupid smile on my face. I have a big, stupid, goofy smile. Because it sounds adorable. Gosh, this part always scared the daylights out of me. It is the black screen for sure.
Ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
I went right, brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ESO capacitors, Officer Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our course
cool.
had to apply our theories, but it could help Crucible engineers. Give a word and they'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye.
Well done, everyone.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all. Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide. Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run. I trust you, Commander, when you say you no longer expedite Cerberus's goals. Otherwise. Perhaps later, Commander.
Nice to know that if I still worked for Cerberus, you would execute me without it. Like, if you suspected I still worked for Cerberus, I would be a dead man. Nice to know. Nice to know that is about how far away I am from being murdered. It's good to know how close your team is from killing you. Good to know that he's not going to because of the fact that he trusts me.
Need anything, Commander?
Carry on, Adam.
Aye, sir.
Those FBA couplings you got us are still holding up.
My board is green.
Alrighty. They're doing good. We need to get fuel before we go to that refugee site, because holy crap.
I'm tired. I need a folding chair or something. Has Alenko had media training? He just gave me this steady stare during our interview. Do we need to talk, Commander?
No.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Listen, 5 points here and there may not seem like much, but that can be so useful. I have such great fish. I have a good fish tank, a hamster, a toilet. Like none of my ships were placed in there. That's nice. Ah. That game of chess. I'm gonna see what inviting her up
If you're
does.
not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
There's nothing romantic, and I'll reload if it dares to be romantic.
The cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play.
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge.
I don't think so, but alright.
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard
Oh boy.
and Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
James,
James,
got
come
some
on.
time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, figure?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight with shit anymore.
Oh, come
I
on.
just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Loco.
Remember, I've
I
been
guess-
beat more things than you
Maybe
can
I
in
got
this
something
mission.
on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Aight.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before.
Happened exactly because of the fact that I
What
did
went
that.
wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
I killed him. and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah.
It never
Did you know
is,
that
really.
before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias.
Mom's the word.
I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
Trust me, I face plant on it thinking it's about to finally be relaxing, and then I just break my spine. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just quickly going to see if Garrus is still pulling, and James is still pulling those shenanigans of the insult contest. It's over. Oh, that's okay.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble. Commander?
Trust me, it's gonna go hard. I'm gonna make sure that we get into trouble. Now this place needs better fuel. Did they strip all the upgrades they got this thing?
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now. Jacob.
He'll be okay.
Glad to hear it. Nice to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the Illusive Man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Glad we got out early. Commander?
What's on your mind, Edie?
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the mass effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I am speculating whether, if you went far enough out, or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe would be unrecognizable to us. Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Hello, Shepard.
A very fascinating thing with multi-universal theory, multiverse theory. There's multiple different versions of multiverse theory, but it's all so fascinating. I want to see what those optimized easel cores are doing, but it's a very fascinating concept. There's a question of what exactly would be the restrictions. Is there the thing of there are no restrictions, so there's a world where nothing is a universe where absolutely everything that we understand is now wrong? Oh, cool. 15. So the theory behind this piece of equipment, Dreadnought class drive capacitors use specialized ESO-based compounds to channel and source small energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. The capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found in the protein archives on Mars.
Commander? Joker and Edie are going to Purgatory next time we're at the Citadel. Can't wait to see how that turns out.
Alright, time to... Jeez, we're low on fuel. Okay, this place should have fuel. We are not stopped by the Citadel yet. 9 total, we've explored a good deal. Let's first swing right here, grab them, then we go do other things. We'll grab these different things. Some of them are 5, some of them are 15, some of them are 10, some of them are 25. All in all, a lot of power. Every small thing has so much. And we have so many galaxies we haven't explored. We can't explore yet.
Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
I just want to make sure.
I found something. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Signal confirmed.
Come on. Library of Ashah. Aha!
Reapers eluded.
And sorry thing, so we should get Yara, obviously. Coin flip, Kaden or Javik? Kaden it is. I didn't even sound a thing. I said that. We brought Kate on the last one. Listen, quite honestly, the current weapon system I have is just so great. God, it's good.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
What were the commandos' orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Listen, my thinking is this. Maybe, just maybe, we can work out something so the Ardat Yakshi can help us. Because the fact that they would be a powerful ally. Classic red vehicle that we always drive around in. Got a stunning device.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
I'm sure someone's already translated all of this. There is someone who learned this language and translated it. You'll figure it out for the Gallifreyan language. Every single sci-fi race's language, if there was even a bit of advice, people crack the code.
Here's something. Stay sharp.
A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must sacrifice. We must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith that we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this life has given us. Said the matriarch. To our staff and students, attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore list later this week. Please see Matriarch Galileo or myself if you have any questions. Sincerely, Superintendent Gisserol. Wake up. Jesus! That is I'd hate waking up at 5:30 to 5:45 a.m. Breakfast. Alright, that's a really early breakfast. Morning meditation, when I would be sleeping, and finally waking up. Study period. 2 hours. Alright, chores, 2 hours. Midday mealtime, 45 minutes. Classes, Jesus Christ. Study period, another hour. Supper, an hour. Evening meditation, an hour. Free period, 2 hours. Curfew, 10 p.m. Well, I'd hate it. I would hate that so much. So dearly. So very, very much.
It would seem the Asari commands fell silent because the Reapers were here to greet them.
This monastery is out of the way. What do the Reapers want with our Yakshi?
I could tell you a lot of options.
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's in some place called the Great Hall.
The commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's
no,
get to
don't
the
walk
Great Hall
through there.
and set off that bomb.
Elevator shaft area.
I heard something.
That was my fault, sorry.
Electronic signature. Well, we're getting some intel, if nothing else. I gotta be honest, if the Reapers have a plan that could make the Ardat Yakshi useful, then we need to steal these plans and then use it for our own devices. Shut up. Someone did not want anyone leaving. That's weird. I'm just now smelling some fast food for some reason. I'm hallucinating. Hallucinating smells currently. Oh no. I've finally lost it. What a tragedy. My gun looks terrible with the current setup. It needs a red.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time.
Oh, look at that.
Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Falere and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Don't worry, I'm sure he'll survive.
Let's go.
He's really strong.
My name is Tashia Pori. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Wishra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Wishra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought.
God, why is this game so good at just messing with people's emotions? This is just tragedy after tragedy. It's actually effective.
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned.
Looks like someone had a terminal with them. Probably this Legendary had like the director cut to these games. Take this! Punch the groin!
Used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Oh, they're doing what they do to everyone. Now the Ardat Yakshi are great banshees. How fun. They just found out their plan. And unfortunately, it's actually effective. Those banshees are powerful. They're really durable, if nothing else. Air high five.
Mother, you came. As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have their...
They have Rila.
What?
I saw some of
I will
those
kill them.
creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Well, I trust you.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Listen, I'm going to try. I believe that you...
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Oh, my pistol looks cool.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
Black with the red with the white skull is a cool aesthetic. I like it.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Vessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Spoke fast, spoke efficiently, I can respect it. Discipline. That's a trash tier shotgun. Also, I'm not comfortable with the fact that you called it discipline. I'm not okay with that. Is that how you discipline naughty students? Shotgun to the face. That's how I deal with my enemies in war. Wow. This place is strict. Usually you get disciplined, you get like a slap on the wrist, maybe some spankings. This place, they just shoot you in the face. Jester, the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar for us, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guard. She's lucky Pro wasn't here for that. Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion first permitted used by the code. This isn't the first time her captors arrived here terrified of their wits' end. It certainly will be the last. I looked over this year's canon, supervised visit to Seja. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Look into that, and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuant. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade this government to let our best students visit their homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. The new one makes it gray. Lame. I liked it with the red aesthetic. It looked cool. Fine, it'll be black. I liked having my colors. I liked red. It felt alive. I guess the game decided no. Have my shield gone in one attack, that's impressive. Still very survivable. I remember the first time I played this game though, I did not level this good. I was not this level. I was really an idiot running around, never playing a Massive game before 3. And boy did that get my ass kicked thoroughly. The Banshees and everything was a massive threat. But since Commander Shepard's been through the ringer, it's just like, it's another Tuesday, it would seem. Why are there so many weapon mods in a place for peace? How much corporate discipline did they use? Corporal discipline, whatever you want to say.
Commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the Adad Yokshi.
By rid themselves, you mean kill.
My people would never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition?
Beth.
That's interesting. Ah, crap, a bomb.
We found our bomb.
And Falair.
Rila, wake up!
Falair, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
I'll give you guys time while I investigate this place. A lot of ammo. Rival in spaces, definitely gonna get attacked. Med station.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me?
Oh, good. You're alive. Oh, no. Black eyes. The black-eyed peas. The peas stand for peoples.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Just grabs it and swings it around. Oh no! Ow! They are effective. Oh man! Ow! Jesus! They're very effective.
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
Aha!
Flair, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Love of family is mighty.
Move!
No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila!
The code of siblings. You will die for each other. They're also going to be your biggest pain in life. I don't like how they move, by the way. Respect. Respect your sister's sacrifice. That was metal as hell.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falere. The code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were also. Let
Justicar's code.
go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay, as you are.
You can feel emotion, it's fine.
Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falere rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Falere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
We'd be happy to.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
The sneeze.
I'll just follow the smoke.
Oh crap, it's one of those, like, you need to sneeze, but you can't. Ah. Stupid nose.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Sweet. Sorry, commandos. And money. I love money. The body. Okay, it's a 20. 25. Sorry, ordered. Dedicated to fighting and punishing those who would harm others. They rigidly adhere to the Justicar Code, a comprehensive, complicated list of laws. By assaulting the innocent, slaughtering the helpless, and refusing to acknowledge any authority above themselves, the Reapers are an affront to nearly everything the Code stands for. The Justicar Samara has said all of the responsibilities, pledging to stop the Reapers, even if it kills her. So why haven't all the other Justicar done that as well? Can I add that? Like, by that logic, every Justicar should be like, yeah, let's kill them. There should be 0 Justicars that wouldn't be willing to fight.
The Crucible project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander?
Let's go see Javik and see if he has anything to say, and also Liara. Let's see if they have anything to say. Garrus has things to say usually as well. He's not in his room. That's fascinating.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't. Huh. Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. I liked their Garvuk story, but seriously, I'm on the Normandy. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Yeah, we're gonna recruit you. Are you kidding me? I'm on the Normandy. I am in the best. I have the best situation a person like me could want. I don't think a war reporter could do much better than being on the God Star Normandy. Like, there are so many. Like, war reporters would kill a thing like this.
Roaming the ship.
You mean Sophie? I think she's cute.
What purpose does she serve?
I guess I have a soft spot for worthless dogs. Look how long I've been with you.
Commander.
Dude, that is the
Anything,
ultimate
Commander?
burn you cannot recover.
How's Engineer Daniels?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
How's Engineer Daniels working?
Her, I like. And she's always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need. Aye, aye, sir.
Let's see. Maybe it's in the crew, on the crew decks. You gotta figure. Whenever they're not in their position, that tells me that some kind of like flag has been achieved. Get me to talk to them or something, you know? That's what it usually should mean. Garrus as well.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay. Poor Rila. But I'm glad she set off that bomb, Shepard.
You're not upset the monastery was destroyed?
No, not after what I saw. I don't care that they were Ardat Yakshi. To be turned into such creatures, nobody deserves that.
I agree.
It's great to see you.
Correspondence from Classified Alliance project staff. I was working on the problem you sent me last night, and I think I found a solution for synchronizing the Crucible's energy bursts. Punch the attached capacitors redesigned into your projections. It should shave 3.6 milliseconds off the Mass Effect field's activation time. You can see where that leads. If you approve, I'll send the schematics over to manufacturing. We need roughly 2 250,000 by tomorrow morning for testing. Dr. Cole.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
These are just as many upgrades that we can achieve.
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Andoromai conquered the Vanduma, and the Jatil turned against the Shah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. This human.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we aren't going to have to deal with that.
War. Your species has much to learn. Commander.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can
it's fun.
Imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell, or the Hanar, or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better.
Gotta be honest, some of those I'd really prefer not to see, because of the fact
Maybe
that
later.
At least some of
It's a
those.
brilliant tactic when you think about it.
But it's evil.
When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
True.
Commander.
Maybe later.
Just giving this guy a rundown of why we fear our enemies.
That was a rough mission. The Reapers are an ingenious and ruthless enemy. Poor Rila. Ingenious and ruthless. The worst kind.
Indeed.
Never met a real Ardat Yakshi. Not that I know of, anyway. I think I dodged a bullet there. Seriously.
Yeah, you'd probably fall for them and die.
Good to see you.
Let's see if James, I think it is, has anything to input. We got so many places to scan today.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so fun?
The next time
nice kid joke.
Let me know you left the premises, okay? I worry about you. Sir.
I appreciate the fact that you worry about me. Gonna worry a lot.
What's up? You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors.
Pretty much what I said. You want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk,
Or what?
that's about it. Sorry, Commander. Next topic?
Oh, heck yes. Oh, oh, upgrading this thing? Ah, that's just mean. That is unfair and mean. I want to know what that looks like. Let me see what my sniper is currently. Alright, that tells me enough to know that I need a better sniper. The original Widow rifle without sacrificing its top and power solution was to increase the number of shots the gun could fire before it needed a fresh thermal clip. Heavy for a sniper rifle, the black more than compensates for its encumbrance. But if I'm gonna snipe, I want to snipe to kill. I have a problem with some sniper rifles, which is the fact that I fire my sniper rifle at my enemy, and they aren't dead.
sir.
At least upgrade the things that I'm gonna constantly use, you know. I mean, like, that is just a brutal weapon that is assigned. I am upgrading my weapons. Now that I know that I can upgrade them, I'm gonna upgrade them a lot. Once, before the final mission, these weapons, we're going to find our optimal loadout and that deadliness. Critical update. Hey again for what he did for our group on the facility of Galax. Admiral Hackett is an amazing man, and it's a privilege to work under him. The construction of the Crucible is presenting its challenges, but my team and I are determined to crack its mysteries. So I never rely on luck. In this instance, I fear we may need a little. Stay safe, Commander. I hope our paths cross again. Jacob Taylor, hey Shepard. This Crucible project is intense. Brian and the others are on it around the clock. Pretty soon I'll have to run to the Citadel to pick up some equipment at the hospital. Got time? Want to meet me there? Things were so crazy on Galax, it'd be good to see you in a quieter place, you know? Mara, head to the front lines. I finished my business on Lys. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it is most dire. When you do essential work, I will do my best to hold the front. For the part, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it did not interfere with your duties, come find me there, Samara. Sorry Squad ready. Commander Shepard, as of an hour ago, Sorry High Command has assigned our squad to your support. We'll ride with the 2nd Fleet until it is time to deploy. If you allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down on that monastery. Nothing will bring them back. But hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I heard in a week. I can't wait for an enemy to fight me back. So I hear that we actually could survive his pistol. That's great news. And then I fired and I was lied to, wasn't I? Nebula. Oh, great. It was just some fuel. You get over here. Valhalla Threshold.
I found something.
Note to self, there is something there. What in the...
I found something.
There we go. Quickly grab the fuel and run.
Faster than light jump successful. Signal confirmed.
Another asset, possibly? Emergency fuel pods. Aha! I'm in zero converters. Now quickly grab the fuel and run.
I found something.
Man, that there's a lot of nothing. That's just so much nothing. Heme cluster. Let's see. What is there? Why? I have no clue what's there. I cannot figure it out. We'll grab that fuel that we left behind. In the process of trying to figure out if there was something over here, we lost everything. We didn't lose everything, but whatever. Ugh. The Exodus cluster. I'm gonna quickly check our journal, make sure that we're getting everything right. The Hades Nexus, great. We're going over to Asgard. It was just a bunch of fuel. Yes, it was just fuel. It was just fuel. We are the fools. Flying around in a big old ship. Flying around in a whip, or whatever they say. It's all okay. Oh good, so that's the place that's gonna be open eventually. Go to the gas and stuff. Or meet the Quarians. Me with go to the Citadel.
Commander.
There's so much to do on the Citadel. Huh. So I guess next time we go to the Citadel. I guess, yeah, next time I stream this game, we go to the Citadel. That's either... And possibly go to see the Quarians and stuff. That'll always be... At least part of that will be Monday.
She's gonna have a hard time recruiting now. Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. Then the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut it anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy. Commander?
What are you doing, EDI?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, EDI.
And we can at least see how, before we end today, we can see what we've gathered from those little pickups.
Commander Shepard.
I mean, some of that applied to us. Wonder how much backup fuel is worth. I swear, if it is worth more than some soldiers, I'm going to be befuddled. Element Zero converters, 50. Okay, well, fair enough. Element Zero refineries are large industrial facilities that remove impurities from the element, also called EZO, before it is used to fuel starships or gravity generators. It's an important process, as sending the elemental charge through impure EZO can cause the element to explode. By setting up conversion facilities beside the crucible, EZO can be mined, refined, and supplied to the project in record time. Jesus. The fuel pod scavenged from the field of debris in the Valhallan threshold were once attached to a fleet of merchant vessels making long, risky journeys to uncharted space. The pods have been repurposed for the Crucible project. When activated, the Crucible's fusion reactors consume entire oceans of helium-3. The fuel pods serve as emergency reserves should the weapon use more power than expected. So we are really making this Crucible a powerhouse. It's going to dwarf so many species. And mind you, this thing 80.5 done. This is most half done, really. But yeah. We can check in on Hackett. Nope. Well, today or Monday, we will go to the Citadel and possibly see Quarians. Sure. But for now, we're gonna save. So much to do. And I really want to break that 5,000, that 6,000 thing before, without the Quarian or guests. Probably not happening, but still. Well, till then, thank you for tuning in, remember to laugh at life. Because it makes life a little easier.